a lot of us had these dreams where everything is weird, and everything is weird, and you can't really explain what it is, how it works. Why am I seeing this when I'm asleep? So I had this idea of an app that is simple, user-friendly, and funny, that you can use, that everyone can use, not only those people who are interested in esoterics or something, and that has some psychological meaning behind this. So I think we'll start with the demo. So I've already pre-pasted some story that I was walking through an ancient forest during twilight. There was a cat and a wooden door. All the symbols that are typical for the dreams. You can preset emotions or just leave it as it is. So I didn't give much weight to it because a lot of people would just set it as they are. They are on default on 5, but I set it here. So right here it sends the whole description to the RAG to extract the symbols, to connect them to themes. And then it feeds all the symbols and themes to LLM to give a summary. So here's the summary. Your dream is profound reflection of your conscious. Well, this is the basic psychological stuff. What symbols means? Here we have symbols. It's so forest, swimming, door, water, flying, trees. They all were present here. Themes that were present in those symbols that are connected to those symbols. We have a graph view of all the. We have symbols and themes associated with them, so you can see where your themes are actually repeat in different symbols. You have a symbols library. You had water. What water means? So if you want to dive more into the detail, and if you opt for some spice, you can set a evil version. So yeah, it's gonna be mean to you. I just got it to explore different tones, so I chose 2 opposites, so it tells you right away that this dream sucks. And get over yourself, your dream is an epic fantasy novel, and this is, all the thing that changes is just a description, because it still finds symbols, themes, graph views, so it's useful, but in a different way. And so, wait a second, and I have a little presentation that is, so what is the use for it? So this is basically, we want to speak numbers. 65 billion is the projected sleep tech market evaluation by 2033. Its growth projected by over 50% over the next 8 years. 80% of PTSD patients suffer from nightmares or dysphoric dreams. And 70% of adults report poor sleep quality. This is reliable data that I haven't found online, but I think it's the basic knowledge that basically all mental health issues reflect in our dreams. And if we could decipher them, at least in early stages with a user-friendly interface, that would be good. Market opportunities. So how to make money from that? There are different ideas we can explore. It can be subscription-based service. You have a set tier of analysis per month, and then you can buy a subscription, like $10 a month, and have an unlimited AI-powered dream interpretations. With each request to LLM right now, each analysis is worth less than 1 cent. This is, I think we have pretty good ROI. Therapist and mental health specialist tool we can modify it a bit. So for example, mental therapist has a lot of clients. They can document their dreams right away, and their therapist can have access to them, to symbols, themes recurring in those dreams. Cultural and religious interpretations tool, that is, if we just replace one symbols with another, we can allow, I mean, it can be multicultural thing with the same tech stack. An API service for external apps, for sleep trackers, for different psychological services. I mean, whoever would be useful to. That's it for the presentation. My name is Ihor. You can add me on LinkedIn. That would be great. Any questions? Thanks. Yeah.
Beyond what are the kind of traditional cultural symbols
Sure.
that would show up in the dream. How do you think about asking, about learning about what it is that's going on in my life so that you can more effectively interpret my dream?
That's a great question. You mean context, right? The context of what's going on in a person's life. Yeah, that's a great thing, though. I think it would be on the list of the features to be included. But mostly, I'm not a psychologist. It's just my evaluation based on what I know. I think recurring symbols, they by 80% share more or less the same meaning, unless people is afraid of the water and it dreams that it's swimming. That would be different. But we can add context. Yeah, I would like to tweak. I would like to tweak UI a bit because this is basically the stuff, the stuff that I reused from my previous projects. This is Tailwind, Shadcn, and Lucide icons. Um, that's all I can come from the top of my head. But if I could sit down and think, there would be more. Sure.
Did you give it a library of themes, or did you just like the LLM just be able to extract the themes just based on the dream?
No. I have a JSON library of themes. I implemented Weaviate to navigate through them. It has only under 100 themes and 100 symbols right now because I didn't have enough time to dive through all of them. So potentially, if we could expand our number of symbols and themes, it could be even better than that because sometimes it misses things, sometimes it puts things that are not there, like I was riding a horse and it puts elevator as a symbol for some reason. Yeah, so you.
Do you think that speech to text would be one of the good features to have?
Yes, what I actually thought is that sometimes when we wake up, in a couple of hours or in half an hour, we forget our dreams. So as soon as you wake up, you open your phone, you hit record, and you just say whatever you dreamt about. So it can record, analyze, and store it for you, so you can have a history. So that would be a great accessibility feature, so you don't have to type it in, because what's the odds that you're gonna want to type it in as soon as you woke up? So yeah, that would be a great feature. You raised, I think, yeah. No? Okay.
Me?
I don't know. You raised hand. Yeah, sure.
In terms of features, I was just thinking about if a user has just interpreted a dream and your program could extract some keywords and it can match keywords, among users, so it can form like some kind of communities. Like people can talk
I don't think it would be. I don't think it would be HIPAA friendly. And I don't know, and I don't actually know if we need to implement HIPAA here because I'm not a legal professional. And it feels to me kind of personal. So I don't know, maybe if there would be demand for it, we could implement that, but you can toggle it on and off to choose if you want to share your dreams with people or not. But by default, I wouldn't want to share my dreams with, the whole audience and stuff. So, but in general, that would be a great idea for people that are interested in.
Time for one more question from Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this idea. It's great.
Thanks.
I think that when I'm thinking through this too, I'm thinking like, what's the hook that's going to keep the user to come back into this? So like, what's some of the considerations that you might have that is going to keep those users coming back after the first 2 to 3 times?
2 to 3 times. Well, I think actually recurring themes would be a good thing to track your dynamic. We could probably implement some some evaluation by certain metrics, like, hey, you were this anxious, this stressful, this month or week, and then we can track the progress. User can track their progress during some span of time. Also, besides of that, I mostly do front end, and I think UI should be great in order for people to use it, because there are a lot of great products that without a great UI that just don't gain enough traction for that simple reason. But the product is great.
Really quick. So for the hook, you can use some video generation to basically recreate your dream and keep the user coming back.
That's a great idea. I think image generation would be cheaper than that.
Yeah.
But yeah. This is like a weird thing, like the mean interpreter that I like. I like this idea very much. I can explore that. Thanks.
Cool. Everyone give it up for Ihor.